Are you obsessed with the security of your retirement? Are you obsessed with thoughts of the future and your security in it? I've been accused of it. Um, Stick around, I'll explain and we'll talk more about it. Hello again, everybody. You're tuned in to Out of Darkness, the channel devoted to guiding you like a light, like a lighthouse on the journey to and through your best retirement. So, whether you're 25 or 85, this channel is designed to help get you thinking about things, to make the right decisions, to let you see that other people share your concerns and possible solutions to the best path. Now, I wouldn't say obsessing. I was late to the game of honestly thinking about my retirement. It came a little over 2 years ago, just before my 59th and a half birthday. Not really a birthday, before I turned 59 and a half. And I realized I had access to my Roth IRA without penalty. And so then that got me thinking about a lot of things. Wow, okay. What do I want to do? Where do I want to be? And all the questions that come with retirement. And then fast forward, I started watching some YouTubers who I really like and admired, not on retirement, but on minimalism, frugality, things that I've been thinking about to save and plan for retirement. And then I started thinking, well, why not turn all of my thoughts on the subject of retirement into this channel, Out of Darkness? Now, if you watched my previous videos, I was a college instructor for 20 or so years. Okay. So before I started filming for this channel, I started thinking about the things I wanted to say. Basically, creating a syllabus. Okay, I'm not going to fly by the seat of my pants. There are certain things I want to talk about. I want to go through the criteria, the geography of where you retire. The certainly the finances are key to where you retire. The psychology of retirement. How do you identify? How do you fulfill your day? How do you maintain happiness? The philosophy behind it. How do you, your state of mind? Um, so many things. And I began to formulate it all. And if you saw one of my recent clips on the bucket list, and in the clip on the bucket list, I reached into the bucket and I pulled out lists. Well, these are future episodes for this channel, Out of Darkness. Okay, this is my little black box. I keep my ideas written on little 5x7 yellow page note sheets, facts, figures, ideas for future episodes. So I sat down with my daughter over coffee, okay? And if you ever want a reality check, sit down with your child, right? And so I started talking about some of the questions that I have about retirement, and questions I'm pondering for sitting down with you like this. And honestly don't remember the question I asked her. Um, and she just turned 22. But I said, "Do you ever think about these things?" And she said, "Well, yeah, a little, but I don't obsess over them." And so then I'm like, "Oh, okay, obsession. Let's think a little bit about obsession." And now you're on the web like I'm on the web. As soon as you search a definition or you search for a product, bam, algorithms kick in, and within 24 hours, I'm getting ads for this t-shirt. So I like to think I'm a minimalist. Um, I don't spend for dopamine, but right at that moment, I saw this moment, this um, episode on my channel about being obsessed. So I went to the root of words. I love the root of words. I love the English language. I was a biology instructor. I taught anatomy and physiology, so I love the Latin root behind these words. I have a vast background in herpetology and botany, and so all the Latin roots to the scientific names of things is very fascinating to me. So, obsessed comes from the Latin obsessus, which means besieged, persistent, disturbing, a preoccupation with an often understandable idea or thought, an uncontrollable thought. So, no. Shut up, Willie. Um, I'm not obsessed over this stuff. As mentioned, I was a college professor, and I started looking at these questions. I do look at these questions as important to creating the structure of what I want this channel to be, creating the structure of the questions that I feel are pertinent. Now, certainly lately, it feels a little obsessive. If you're close to retirement like me, or if you're in retirement and the current world situation and events and what it means to our savings and what it means to uh, inflation and our budgets and how we allocate our money in retirement. It's a scary time. But hey, this page is called Out of Darkness. And a lot of this comes from Taoism. That is the concept behind my channel that you're watching right now. The yin and the yang. Key concepts in Taoism. The yin represents darkness, silence, stillness, the dark side of the mountain. Yang represents strength, light, movement. So we all need to realize that yin and yang exist. We all need to realize that we are a part of the yin, but we strive for the yang out of darkness. And so these times can look like darkness. But we don't need to obsess over them. We need to think about having strength, moving through them. These are tough times. We're all in them together. And together we'll get through them. And if you like what you're hearing, please hit the like and subscribe below. And we'll see you back here again next time on the channel Out of Darkness.